Hey Aquarius, what's up? How's it going? How are you? Time to ready to read some cards for you? All right, cool. It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check-in, pulling on a little work, love, and all the above from the current energies for the week ahead. That even though I'm pulling on current energies as we record this live, they are timeless readings, so they're meant to find you when they find you. Whenever they pop into your algorithm, you clicked on them, is exactly when you're supposed to. Hey, hi, thanks for being here too. Love that like for you. You deserve it because I choose to be here. I started this whole mess, right? But I'm here for you. So love the like. And TikTok, double tap the screen. Facebook, Instagram, show some love. And you guys are more than welcome to come and hang out and be a part of the family over on the channel. The link's in my bio. All right, so follow along. Come on over here to YouTube, to Archer Astrology Tarot. And even if you are here, please subscribe and set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weeknights with each individual live sign reading, as well as in all signs Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And the link to the most recent one is down below in the pinned comment or through the QR code to the link tree, because there's still some time left if you want to enter the April giveaway, okay? So check it all out. And there's also the most recent Titanic Spirit Box live session that we did that really was received well. So check it out. There's a link for that too. And see if you like it. I might put it in the rotation with some of the new stuff that's getting ready to premiere on the channel pretty soon, all right? There's gonna be a lot of new, cool lives coming up, all right? So check it out and see if you want me to do some Spirit Box stuff too, okay? But anyways, let's get into it, all right? Let's see what we got for you and the everything on your mind. Pulling on the current energies, all right? Biblical Tarot is gonna do the heavy lifting, the new deck's doing the clarifiers, and we're going with whatever comes out. Because when you're with me, I am your ride or die, all right? I got your back and you're protected, okay? I'm your crystals, I gotcha. So let's do it to it. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Aquarius energy, please. Give me everything you got for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. Yep, okay, cool. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians. Here we go. Overall energy, the Knight of Cups. I just heard play it again, Sam. All right. There is something coming your way that's going to kind of make you happy, all right? Something you're going to want to sing about with that Knight of Cups on the Chariot. It is actually closer than you think. There's something approaching faster than expected into the King of Pentacles on the Knight of Swords. God's helping put some plans for your future, okay? It's kind of like with everything you've got going on right now, there's some seeds that you've planted that are starting to take hold, all right? You might be even, some of you guys in the week ahead may start feeling a little bit with the outcome of like, is this too good to be true? But like, I'm seeing stuff is happening for you, all right? So let's dig in and see what's coming your way. Current conditions at Aquarius. Selena, what's up, darling? How's it going? What's up, Love Fire Tarot? Dude, y'all, if you want to do a little like tarot after dark, check out Love Fire Tarot. Her channel is the bomb. You're fire, girl. Thanks for coming by, too. Hey, Cosmic, what's up? All right, let's see here. Oh, well, then best wishes to you, Cosmic. Always trust your instinct, all right? Okay, Capricorn. We have the Moon, the Sun, and the 7 of Pentacles. Almost like feeling like you're at a crossroads, okay? Did I just call you Capricorn or did I say Aquarius? That's okay. There was just a little Toby energy that we had to address. This is like, one minute you're actually in a pretty good mood or you've got some good stuff coming your way, good positive vibes, but then at the next moment, it's like there's fears or insecurities that creep up. So it's like you're almost on like an emotional ride. Sometimes there's good stuff happening, sometimes not so good stuff happening, and you're like, could this balance out a little bit? And did I not mention about the 7 of Pentacles that you've been getting stuff in place that's starting to happen, all right? It's like you've been actually pretty busy now too. It seems like working smarter, not harder. But you do have a lot going on at the moment between home, work, and family that you really haven't had too much time to really relax or focus on yourself, okay? It's kind of like you just need a little Aquarius time to decompress. It seems like you've been moving nonstop, okay? And so you've been taking a lot of energy from those around you, all right? So dealing with a lot of highs and lows. There's a lot of devil energy coming through on this. And some of you guys, your dreams have begun like a little more intense, a little different, or giving you glimpses of ideas and some weird stuff going on, okay? It's giving you the direction with the Sun card that you're actually, there's stuff being changed behind the scenes for you. Some of you guys, you'll be already noticing things starting to happen. There's like little lead ups to this because maybe you're feeling like everyone around you is either like intentionally or unintentionally trying to press your buttons, okay? But it kind of feels like that I see you really focusing on yourself and like working around the devil energy right now, okay? You do have some good protection though, going forward, all right? Could be dealing with a Leo, maybe a Pisces or a Taurus, All right, and you could be born on the 7th, the 19th, or possibly the 18th. Okay. All right, now let's see what's up with the money energies. Here we go. Hey, Infinite Faith, what up, good? Mia, what's going on? How have you been? Missed you. What's up? So many cats. Woven, what? Oh my gosh, meow. Perfect timing. That could be Capricorn energy, possibly. I don't know. We have the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit card. You've been working hard to try and make your mark in your field, haven't you? Some of you guys might be like a life coach or a therapist of sorts. Okay, or some of you guys might even be in the public eye or a motivational speaker or something. But it's kind of like you've been wanting to leave a lasting impression in your current field with the Ace of Swords, and you're unsure. It's almost like you're feeling like, what's the use, Archer? It hasn't worked before. Why is it going to work now? Like you've had a lot of like maybe false buildups or false lead-ups. Maybe being told you'd be kept around or told you'd be promoted. And a lot of people not fulfilling it, right? And you've been feeling almost at a stuck point or a trap point. You've waited patiently for something to change around on this, though. It's kind of like, you know what it is? Some of you guys are like considering something because you need the money, right? Like some kind of a convenience factor or a change of a status that would help out. And I'm not saying you're like broke as a joke or anything. It's like, you're like, Archer, I'm good, but I could be better. Right? Maybe you just feel like the current workplace is like there's nothing left. It's not fulfilling anymore. Like you've learned all you can from it, right? But Ace of Swords on the Hermit card, through like a word of mouth thing, I'm being told you're being talked about in some rooms you haven't crossed yet, that I see a different offer, a different potential here, okay? And some of you guys could actually be like, maybe, I'm seeing like voiceover work or something. Maybe some of you guys are like an actor or an actress of sorts. There could be a role or a part being offered to you, okay? But something that requires travel. Somehow travel ties into your work on this. Maybe it's like a location shoot or something, okay? But anyhow, we'll get info or details, all right? Because I do hear there's a couple of Aquariuses here. It's like, Archer, I'm not looking for all that stuff. I just need to know if Joe in accounting is going to knock it off. I'll check. All right. Oh, thanks, JoJo. Appreciate you. Love you. Thanks for being here. All right. Let's dig into the love department. Starting with past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. All right. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do or. We have the Seven of Cups on the Death card with the Wheel of Fortune. Cancer, Scorpio, and Sagittarius energy. There actually is strong Cancer on this here. It's like they're at the end of a cycle. Because I feel like this Wheel of Fortune here shows something being spun up in their life, like a tornado of sorts, okay? That's forcing them into a position of having to do some work, okay? And they might have been rather self-absorbed, it looks like, too. Seven of Cups. Like, there were some temptations that came out in this energy, and like you really got into it, and you were digging at first. Maybe some of you guys like found out that like maybe they were still involved with somebody or getting out of a relationship, but they might have fudged the truth just a little bit, right? Or even kind of like totally kept it to themselves, right? Might only be for like 7 or 10% of you guys. For the rest of you guys, it's the way they made you feel like an option, though. And well, all of you guys actually, because even this person here. But the transformation on this death card shows that something about an ego death had to take place into this one. I think what we've got here is a little bit of like an anxious avoidant meeting an avoidant, okay? And this is somebody that needed to do the work, and meeting you is what put them on the course, because like they found out the stuff doesn't work on you that used to work on everybody else, okay? And like they developed feelings for this one, and they're like, Aquarius is just different. They're telling me they could walk away from anybody else in the world that comes into their life, but there's something about you that they haven't been able to get you off their mind, okay? And it's a catalyst with this Wheel of Fortune coming in that I'm looking at this almost like same thing, like an energetical, like a funnel cloud, where it's like a lot of crazy Seven of Cups in and out energy that the Death card is kind of like funneling the energy down into a more even flow, okay? Some of you guys might even live at a distance, possibly with the Wheel of Fortune. Could be travel involved with this person or something, okay? But let's see what's up with a new person now, okay? This could be somebody you're talking to, or if you're single, you're wondering what's coming in. We have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow, this person's already got some feelings for you. Now, they might not trust easily, okay? But with the Ace of Wands, you kind of you ignite a little bit of a spark, okay? They totally want to beam you up, Scotty. Alien emoji. So they've already kind of thought about this with you, and there's just something about when you guys are in each other's energies that it just makes you kind of feel younger, lighthearted again, okay? So this could be somebody I'm feeling like that might be involved through like a friend zone or a work collaboration type of a thing, but they're already in your energetical airspace, okay? And one of the big threes, like either friend zone, friend circle, or friend group, all right? So it's kind of like some of you guys, this might be like even in your Facebook list, there's some kind of digital connection. So some of you guys might, with the Eight of Swords, have tried online dating to see where it's going. Or some of you guys actually met somewhere like, maybe somebody's in the public eye, like I was saying up there. And it's like, maybe you met through like a chat room or like a YouTube or a Discord or something, okay? But what I'm seeing here is outside of the distance though, I'm being told they like you for your mind and the rest of your looks are just like a complete bonus, okay? You're either a GQ handsome man or you're that girl. You're all that, you know? They like it, but then there's bonuses on it because you kind of get their motor running though. But yeah, they totally want to beam you up, okay? And some of you guys are a little nervous about this though. It's almost like you got somebody that's kind of all in and you might be like, I'm not even sure yet. Like you're not even sure, like, am I ready yet? See how you've got the moon card on the sun and the moon card's like the fears of the unknown, okay? So like maybe Aquarius, it's like if it's involving the past person, you might fear they haven't changed or haven't done the work or fear it happening again. Some of you guys actually have gotten a message from this person and you're unsure of what to do with it. You're looking at it like, oh, now what? But even with the new person, you're like, am I ready for something this intense? Because like, I think you know of this person, but you've thought of it or considered it more than once, but there's something taboo about it that you guys also really like, okay? It does seem rather new. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. You've got Virgo energy too, okay? Leo's pretty strong, Scorpio as well. Then Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces if I didn't mention it, but I might have. There actually is pretty strong Scorpio and Pisces and Leo. All right. Oh, wow. The fixed signs are all grouping up. You got the same energy that's kind of helping you. So you know what you want. Star card. I just looked at it. That's you. Okay, that's cool. Let's go for it. All right, let's go into your energy then. You're in the midst of a glow up where there's some rewards coming in for the stuff you've wished for. And with everything starting to go direct and a lot of stuff in Pisces and Aries, all those planets that are in those areas, man, it is actually taking action on dreams, okay? That's why you're having those weird dreams. And the dreams you're having about the new person, they're having them too, though. So, okay? Sorry, Crosswatcher, I just threw you under the bus a little bit. My bad. Three of Pentacles, not really, meant to do it. Sag, Neptune. Okay, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Magician. Even with the Ten of Swords, like, some of you guys have rebuilt using Scotch tape and baling wires on this Magician. Because it's not like I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, well, you've got all the tools, know exactly what to do with them. No, some of you guys have rebuilt using, like, this is the MacGyver card. And you've had to do it on your own from scratch, right? So no wonder you'd be a little nervous or a little shy of like, am I ready? I've done this, I've been through a lot. I'm unsure, right? Okay, that Two of Swords. You are working hard to establish some more longevity, all right? Like in your home life, and like you want to be with that one that can go the distance, okay? You've had a lot of in and out energy to last enough, right? And some of you guys might feel like maybe your clock is ticking, your time is getting ready to pass you by, right? It feels like you're tired out. And not because of the people, just because of a lot of what you've been through. It's like one thing after another, Three of Pentacles, right? And you've had to do it so much on your own that you're almost maybe with that moon card, there's some anxieties or insecurities that creep in, but you're almost like, you don't want to let it show, you know? But we can't have yin without the yang. You know, there's nothing wrong with like a little boost or a little pep talk or that bit of support from time to time when you're feeling down and just kind of depressed or like, I can't do it, it's too much, you know, and then you'd love to have somebody because you're good. Three of Pentacles, moon card, sun card, you're in a positive energy, but you're like, it wouldn't be bad to have somebody in your corner, right? For those nights, because not every day is sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Some days it's really bad, and it'd be neat to have somebody that tells you, you know, like, whoa, you know, pay no mind to what those people at work say. They're stupid. Don't worry about that goober down the street. I know the mailman's a pain, you know, but they're just there for you to remind you of how good you're doing. You can't have the yin without the yang, all right? It kind of makes me want to spinny hug you, you know, because it's just kind of like that, hey, you got this, Aquarius. It's everything is like playing out in timing for a reason, because you've learned a lot of lessons. Ten of Swords with that Death card to the World card. See, even some of you guys are unsure why that person stays on your mind, but there's a bond between the two of you guys with the Sun card. The clarifiers are literally lining up with your energy. That's telling me that as many letdowns and disappointments that you've faced over the years, that it is ones that you can trust that are coming in. It's a new cycle or a new chapter that you've been working hard towards. Some of you guys have been through some very great losses lately, you know, and it's been a lot to process. November forward, as soon as Pluto entered your sign, it kind of seems like everything changed, right? It's one of those moments like with the Titanic energy of what's going on around the time of recording this, that it's like what Ava Hart's mom said, it was the night the whole world stood still. Some of you guys went through a very tragic transformation over the course of the winter. You know, like, could Capricorn take Pluto back? Right? But it's all been part of like, feel of it like a baptism by fire coming in on this one, that it's setting, I know this sounds so, it's so overused, but it's like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger almost, okay? That song might even resonate to you. But everything you've been through has been to strengthen you and put you in the right direction for what makes you the most happiness, okay? That thing that'll get you back to feeling like you like getting up in the morning and things are working out, you know? Something you've wished for in ways that you felt when you were younger, okay? Some of you guys might even be making plans to move. 7 Pentacles on the 3 of Pentacles. Like maybe back towards home or back to an old neighborhood, or like maybe like moving back with family or something for some of you guys, like a living status. A change of familia status might be happening in the not too distant future for you. But it's all stuff that's lighting you up as like all these planets start to go direct and things get put on their path. It's like with everything retrograde since Pluto entered your sign, it's been an energetical backup up there. Somebody's having plumbing issues, or somebody works in maintenance or something, and it's like, yeah, Archer, they always call for that. I know, right? What? Huh? I know, right? But with this Magician card, you're at a point where you still want to believe in love, even though it seems like it eludes you. And you're like, Archer, there's been so much other stuff going on that, yeah, like I have those brief moments that I totally think about this person, or that I totally miss this person. But it's like, there's just so much going on. I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out. It's just nonstop. What you don't know is that as you've been going on behind the scenes, is that your love life is starting to line up. And that's why a lot of the stuff that's been happening in your life is happening. It's putting you on the course for even your relationship to kind of just flow in with the energies, okay? I like it. It's just that you're at a transformative point. Things are just getting started. Aries' energy is setting the tone. And some of you guys could be dealing with one, an Aries or a Leo. Gemini and Virgo are here, and you could be born on the 3rd, the 2nd, the 23rd, maybe even the 1st or the 11th. 18th is here as well, and 13th. But the direction it's going, what I'm seeing here is also what I'm seeing on this one is like, some of you guys have been getting a lot of spam texts or something, but I'm also seeing like a friendship bracelet, okay? The spam things might just be a sign that you're connecting to where you're like, yep, I've been asked about my unpaid tolls, or I've been asked about my Amazon order, that stuff, or my U.S. postal mailbox thing going. It's just a sign to connect to it because you know better than that. But something about that friendship bracelet connects. Some of you guys either got one or have one, or there's something that holds a deep significance. It might even be like a legit, like, because I'm seeing like those old snap bracelets. That might resonate to you. But then I also saw like a Tiffany's bracelet. Like one of those like chainy looking ones, you know? So, but anyhow, the stuff you've been working on is just getting ready to take off with everything going direct. That's when you can finally adjust to Pluto being in your sign, and a little bit of that mystery gets like light shed on it. And you can finally just, whew, yes, I made it, okay? That Sun card shows no need to fake the happiness, and you do got some support coming your way too, all right? You might start getting some neat compliments or supportive, like pats on the back even, because everybody needs a little boost from time to time. Even Paul McCartney talks about still getting nervous before he goes on for a concert, you know? Okay, so let's see what's up in the money. This is just getting ready to take off. It's the old age, like it's darkest before the dawn. And somebody still has like an old 4x9 photograph of themselves when they were young, like hanging on their mirror or something. Because I'm hearing that song by Nickelback. Look at this photograph. That one. Hey, Tammy, what up? All right, let's see what we've got on the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit card. Some of you guys might be born on the 12th or the 19th. Ace of Swords on the Ace of Swords. Whoa. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. See, I told you, somebody's got their eye on you already with the Page of Swords to the Star card. Okay? You've got someone in a higher up place that I got a feeling, like even, okay, Aquarius, I've got a feeling that somebody in your industry is looking your way, okay? You may actually expect to get a message like through LinkedIn or something that's like, hi, saw your profile, wondered if you'd be interested. And you're like, too good to be true. But no, it's like, it's somebody in a legit field or industry that offers you something that results in a change or a transfer. But now internally, we got an episode of Undercover Boss going on, all right? Have you've said something at some point to someone that you didn't actually realize like how high up they were? And they might have just been asking you like, oh, Aquarius, you know, what's the usual, what's the gossip, you know? Like, not saying that you do, but it's the energy of like somebody that goes out for like a smoke break, and then this person you don't know walks up and they're like, oh, I'm new here or whatever. And then you said something that they took note of, okay? And it's causing changes internally as a result of it, all right? And I think you get a little bit of like a commendation as a result of it, okay? Some reason this person like takes you under their wing, under their belt, like all of a sudden you're in a clique, you know what I mean? So 10 of Wands, just about the point that you can't stand anymore. That's where I see this change up, okay? So it's either like you stay internal, but it's an offer or a promotion. And then on this 8 of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands, I think it's a transfer like into a department or something. Or for those of you that have been waiting, it could just be the same position, but a different location, all right? And for some of you, it's real simple that you guys, this is an odd message, but I'm being told somebody is like, offices are getting moved around within your building, okay? Like they're like, okay, now this person's going to this desk and this person goes to this desk, this, and you're like, I'm going out the door. But yeah, you've said something, sent an application, some variation thereof, that someone has taken note of that you didn't even like know, okay? And that's got a lot of stuff going on. That their eyes on you, they're like, yeah. All right, so I see you being kept put and then getting transferred out. Like there could be talks of housekeeping due to like budget restraints or cutbacks in your industry. But then like you get like this secret message or something that's like, oh, by the way, you're gonna be fine. You just hang around and you got, like you end up knowing you're safe and moving forward, okay? And it's kind of a shocking outcome. And on a neat little side note, you know that person that borrowed money from you? The one that made you start saying like never a lender or borrower be? Yeah, they actually are gonna pay you back. Out of the blue, you get a message on this thing here, and I see you getting a little bit of money you didn't suspect or you'd forgot about or wrote off a long time ago, that they're like, hey, remember that $100 I borrowed from you? Okay, can I Venmo it to you? Or can I Zelle it to you or something? You're like, whoa. And it's one of those like day before paydays where you're like, man, if I just had an extra $100, I'd make it, or something like that. You know, it is as you're getting ready to tap into savings or something, ding, ding, ding. You're like, whoa. The Star card shows you're the one that's kind of like calling this in. And for some of you guys, you're dealing with something with a trust or an inheritance, Page of Swords. I'm seeing like something works out on that. Hold on, let me see what that is real quick. Maybe something in probate or something. I don't know. 5 of Wands, Strength card. Okay, yeah, so I do see that it's like something that's been held back or delayed in the form of like a settlement or a bonus or like maybe even travel expenses or something. But you wind up making out on this in the long run. It'll finally get settled or paid back or paid off. Like for some of you guys, it's just simply one of those like, okay, yeah, it'll show up on your next paycheck. And you're like, oh, wow, wait, I didn't wait until next week to do the work. But it shows up, okay? So could be dealing with a Leo in the workplace. Could be a Virgo too, but there's strong Leo at work here. Pisces and Taurus and Gemini are here too. And then you got some Cancer. Stronger Leo and Gemini though. You could be born on the 5th or the 9th. And I am bringing that up that way because I'm being told for some of you guys, there's something about like a work thing that the dates needed to be said that way, okay? But all right, let's go into this one here. Okay. Ooh, Star card. Side note, for those of you getting ready to start or launch your own business or digital platform, I see it taking off on here, okay? That it might be a little bit of a slow burn, but somebody is going to notice you on that Page of Swords that gets you some recognition that you did not expect to get. Like, let's say you post up like a mashup video or a tribute video to, like, I don't know, the Bee Gees or something, or the Beatles or whatever, and you actually hear from like Barry Gibb or something. I don't know. Take the energy and go with it. Whatever your industry or field is in, somebody like very well known, somehow through phone algorithms and digital connections, somebody big and high up takes notice of you. All right. Expect a message that's gonna kind of shock you on that too. You're gonna be like, "There's no way that's really that person," or like you're on social media and like a famous social media influencer follows you or something. But yeah, somebody's gonna notice you. All right. Now, what's up with this person? Seven of Cups, Death card, Wheel of Fortune. This is interesting. Because this person put you through a lot and you were ready to go. And that Death card tells me you had to completely, some of you guys might even have moved after this or had to move, or it resulted in a complete, like, lost your job, lost your home. Like, this was a big derailment type of a thing, okay? Ace of Wands, the Chariot. Man, everybody wants you. I'm literally hearing that song. I forget who it's by. That didn't everybody wants you. Where even this person wants a new start with you. That Wheel of Fortune is putting them through this. They're having a bit of a backup on this. Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Wands on. I think that's like one of the first times it's happened. All right. So you know what's up? No wonder your ears have been burning and your dreams have been going like wackadoodle, right? Because you got more people missing and wishing and thinking on you than you thought, okay? Ace of Wands squared. Some of you guys have done a transformation, either changed your hair, gone back to the gym, or relocated. Now all the eyes are on you. But this person can't let you go. The Chariot card, this shows that their eyes are on you, or there's a victory you guys can come through. Where this is somebody that might have had to go through and reprogram, you know, because it's like this person was still in a bit of a player mode. Like this person, there's a bit of duality, Gemini energy on this one, is somebody that wanted to be in a relationship, but then also wanted to still be single and party. Like they thought it was okay to never make time for you. Like, well, sorry, this is when me and my friends hang out, and this is when we do this, and this is when we do this, and this. And it's like, whoa, you're in a relationship now, all right? And then they were never there for you, and you wound up on your own anyways, okay? Some of you guys, no cheat, no nothing or anything like that, but basically they still wanted to be the single, all right? Ace of Wands, the Chariot, yeah. But then on the Four of Swords, it's like God picked up on this too, and that's what led to this fight, and even why you found out what you did, okay? You weren't dreaming on this one, because God had to Four of Swords this thing. Put this thing on hold, pause, yellow and blue make green, because like you guys needed to go to your own corners, and because this person was taking advantage of you, right? They were not respecting or loving on you, right? I mean, there were feelings, and when it started out, it was really good, and you were all in, and you were like, oh my gosh, Archer, yeah, they had my heart to go into bumpity boom, boom, okay? But then the mask fell off. And you're like, why didn't they stop flirting? Why didn't they, they couldn't miss one hangout in their friend's garage to watch football? Or for the guys, they couldn't miss just one shopping trip or one margarita night to make time for you? And then you sat home on your couch being like, I don't even think I'm in a relationship, right? That's why God had to pause it, because the way they were taking advantage of you was not fair, okay? They had to go through this on this Knight of Wands with the Four of Swords. And because it was just getting into it. Little wedges kept getting in the way. It's like it had to be put on pause, put in the freezer, let you guys go to your corners, reflect, because they had to feel and realize what they were doing to you, okay? They needed, because you know what's going on now? Is now they don't understand why, like, the dishes don't magically get done, or why the oil change doesn't magically happen. They miss all that good mornings and all this stuff. This, like, they miss the stuff you miss too. Knight of Cups. They want to talk to you. That's the biggest part on this one, because it's like two people stuck in a no contact mode and not knowing what to do about it, okay? And it's building that awkward silence or that frustration, because Okay, full disclosure. Okay, straight up. All right, standards and practices. So I'm going to try to keep this as PG-13 as possible as I can. Okay, PG? Hi, PG. What's up, PG, huh? All right. It's kind of like, some of you guys like the makeup boom boom. But it's like, is there a way to do it without the fighting part, right? You know, can we just fake it? You know? No, we're not going down that road. We're not going down that road. Nope, nope. The rest of that, you know where it's going, and y'all get in the Jeep. We're going down to the river right now. Okay, everybody laughing at that. But anyways, yeah, the past person totally wants to beam you up. And even for those of you that are like your heart is promised to the past person and you're waiting for them to return, you know? I'm even seeing a promise ring for some of you guys. Even still, you still got new people that totally want to beam you up, alien emoji. Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is. Yeah, like for those of you in the gym, like even the person that comes up like, hey, you need spotted? Yeah, right. You probably bench press more than them anyways, or they'd roll off the back of the treadmill. But then this is something. You've got everybody's got eyes on you. It's an alien invasion. Tonight on the news at 11 o'clock, I am seeing here that we have confirmation of the aliens have arrived and all their past and current people still want them. All right, film at 11. Maybe not. We don't know. Oh my gosh, yeah. The Justice card. You know why? Because you've been the underdog for way too long. It's about time you get some attention and some people get to watch you succeed, okay? They've got to watch the glow up. And sometimes it's like you're a very humble sign. You're very quiet. You're very introverted. You're getting ready to become extroverted. You know what I mean? Your confidence is going to bang. And that's what's got you in this one here. Your transformation is like, yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, you've got multiple past people that have been checking up on you. Okay, even if you're not in the public eye, you've had more people searching your Facebook or seeing if you've got a profile. And for those of you that don't, you have no idea how long they sit there searching and how many variations they try to come up with. I'll find you. But yeah, for some reason, you're the focal point of the outpour of all this Mercury retrograde energy that like all your exes live in Texas or something. I don't know. They're all like, oh my gosh, I miss Aquarius, or oh my gosh, I screwed Aquarius over. That's, oh man, oh wow. Whoa. No wonder you haven't been sleeping well. Oh my gosh. Especially for those of you that have been hearing like when your home is all quiet and silent and the lights are off and you're hearing the music, the noises, the talking, the convos. Oh my word, I kid you not. See, that's what happens when you mess with an Aquarius. They all found out the secret. Okay, earmuffs, cross watchers. This is just for you, Aquarius. They all found out you guys are actually the most loving sign that nobody loves like an Aquarius loves, right? Mm-hmm. They always figure it out. I'm hearing, what's that song? I forget who it is. That X's and O's. Yup. Okay, anyways. But now this person kind of sticks out a little bit above that, okay? So what I'm seeing here is it's just like they were so self-absorbed that they never made the time properly for you. And as a result, it's that growing up energy is what it is. Could even have been an age difference because you know what it is? All those people they chose over you, the friends and the buddies or the girls, whatever, because gender neutral reading, okay, some of you guys might even have a gender neutral name, but Cancer, Aries energy, Gemini, and Pisces on this one, it's kind of like that. They messed around and found out. That's it. Yeah, Tower card. Told you. That thing where stuff changes around faster than expected. What I'm seeing on this one is that you actually got an apology coming on this one. All right. And for those of you that have already gotten, that brings us back full circle. Is it Ella King? Okay, cool. Thanks, PG. I actually even lost the channel on that one. Thank you. But this Tower card, some of you guys remember this brings us back to that point of like, getting the message or the text or the old, like the mail, like a letter in the mail. Some of you already have got it. Some of you will. This is actually a legit one, okay? You never thought it would happen. And it's like, no, this really comes in. So those of you that already have gotten it, because remember, the timelines could hit at a different point for some of you guys, depending where you are in your journey, all right? And this is the week ahead energy, all right? But some of you guys might have jumped in the timeline where you're like holding the letter in your hand right now or you're looking at it on the coffee table and you're like, yeah, Archer, that. Yep, it's sitting right over there. And This one, you're not dreaming. This one's the real deal. They're not like blowing smoke your direction, all right? They've actually have done the work on this one. And for those of you that have waited for this for so long, where that's why you're shocked, because you're like, I have waited a very long time for this. There's no way it's happening. Why now, Archer? We're at that point. The time is right. We're in energies as everything finally goes direct that we haven't seen since the 1860s. It's the dawn of the artificial intelligent revolution that we're experiencing. People are changing. It's the end of the cycle. 2025 breaks down to a 9 energetically. It's the death of the narcissist, the end of the era. And this person, they've made it through it. They've done the work. That's how much you actually did mean to them. That's why the letter's not them trying again another in and out cycle. That's them coming through the cycle and realizing that their heart that you still have their heart. It's a legit one this time. All right? Strong cardinal energy on this. Capricorn, Libra, Aries, and Cancer. And then you've also got Gemini, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is one of those too good to be trues, but it's like I'm hearing Jack Palance. Oh my gosh, that's an old childhood memory unlock. Thanks. I'm totally hearing on this one. I'm hearing, I don't know if I can even do this. Let me try. Believe it or not. Straight up. Okay. Okay. I might just unlock some. I don't even think I've ever channeled that. I've channeled Paul Harvey, but never that Jack Palance. The movie City Slickers might resonate to somebody, and that's really weird. Oh, and random for the well, no, male Aquarius is too, possibly for some of you guys. I'm being told don't forget your nail appointment. Interesting sign, but we'll go with it. Okay, so let's see what's up with the new person. Let's see what we've got going on with this. Gemini, Pisces, Aries energy on this one. There we go. Thank you. I just realized that was now, at first my peripheral vision saw one card. So I'm like, nah, the decks do that all the time. No, they just totally, this Ace of Wands card just, they energied all over the table. I'm going to have to sage this thing for Pisces. Said I heard one Pisces crosswatch. It's like, no, Archer, leave it. It's fine. I'm like, what? Huh? What? Never mind. Anyways, this person totally likes you. They're hiding. They are lying. They're faking it. Robert Stack wasn't Jack Pat. No, that was Believe It or Not. It wasn't Unsolved Mysteries, Mama T. Hashtag Niagara Falls. Love you, Mom. But 3 of Cups. Oh, that was mean. Oh, I'm not going to get an Easter dinner now. I was going to drive all the way to Mom's house for an Easter dinner. Now, anyways, we've bantered. It used to freak my Aries father out. He could not understand why my mother and I didn't kill each other in our sleep. But we didn't. It was just what we did. The kids are Scorpio energy. Strong with this one. So, you know what it is? This friend is like really trying to hide that they got some real deal feelings for you, okay? All right, this person and the thing is, through this silence of the fact that you guys live at a distance, is that you kind of have some feelings for them too. So you are a little curious about a confirmation. Ace of Wands squared. Love Fire Tarot. Take notes. If you guys want the additional on these cards, okay, I'm kind of not. It's not my department. I'm slightly more rainbow unicorny a little bit. But if you want the details on this, Love Fire Tarot got you covered, right, girl? She is sitting at her desk right now, or wherever she's holding her phone, laughing, being like, "I know what those cards are for. I know what's going on." Okay. 3 of Cups, this person's already fantasized about being married to you. They are just trying to be slow to proceed because you know what the thing is with that 8 of Swords? They don't trust easily. They're actually very mysterious. They're very good at hiding what they got going on. You know what I mean? Lover's card to the Ace of Cups with the Moon, see? And it's to a point that you guys both fear this might not be a thing, or you haven't even considered it because, like, the thing is, I see some of you guys have hung out or interacted. All right, maybe it was through like a business excursion or travel or digital, but it's kind of like, it was just cool. It was friends. This person's telling me, Archer, I did not develop feelings for Aquarius until it, like, at first I thought Aquarius was just going to be a friend or a friend zone or a friend thingy or something. Like, I just thought it was maybe you guys worked together or you met through a group or a hobby, church, you know, something like that. But they're sitting here telling me, like, I didn't think, like, I thought we were just going to be really good buds. Like, Aquarius was cool, nice to talk to, but then all of a sudden, the Ace of Wands and all the cards popped out. It's like, just one look, and I felt so hot. I'm not going, nope, don't, you thought, some of you guys thought I was going to go that high and sing that note. Not a chance. I can't carry a tune in a pickup truck. But anyhow, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. They're fronting a bit on their feelings because they don't think, they're like, there's no way Aquarius, like, maybe they fear you're not on their level or something. I don't know. No, other way around, 2 of Wands. So they've just gotten out of something serious and they haven't really gotten involved with people anymore. They weren't expecting it because they're like, Aquarius was just a friend. I didn't plan on developing feelings, and then I developed feelings, and now I'm feeling some type of way. Okay? So you guys have a little bit of like a mutual curiosity going on of if there's something more. And it's really got this neat comfort zone factor. For some of you guys, you've never met your twin flame, or either this is the deep soulmate connection with the Lover's card and a reward for a twin flame journey, or those of you that already have confirmation that you were dealing with a karmic twin, the real deal is here. That's why you're sitting there thinking about the past person so much when you're kind of taking interest in the new person, is because you're like, this person is kind of like everything I always wanted this person to be. This is weird. And some of you guys are like, we even met the same way. This is, okay, this is not happening. There's no way. People don't usually just like me for me. Yep, this person does. Okay? 2 of Wands. They've already been through. They've already climbed the mountain. They've been through a great battle in their life as well. And their plans led them to you, okay? They might have a lot of yes people around them or something, but you guys were brought into each other's lives in order to break you both out of cycles of being made into options and feeling stuck. Because people never valued you, okay? And this is what brought you both together, because like this person has had to do the same work you have. And that's why even the commonalities, it breaks ground. Like, it's that comfortable first date type of an energy. Some of you guys even have a photo with this person, and when you look at it, you're like, I just feel comfortable. Because that's what they're telling me. They feel the same type of way, that they're like, look at this photo. Look at this photograph. Anyways, nickel back. But they're like, I'm not forcing the smile. I'm comfy. I feel good. I feel warm, right? Ace of Wands. Stop it. No. This is family. Hangman. Pisces girl knew I was thinking about her as I said that too. That's the funny part. Because remember when we went through that cycle that she was PG 18 plus? I love you, PG. I'm sorry. Okay, see, it's that banter. Literally, I'm still channeling the energies that you guys have, this friendly banter or this own connection, that instead of it being that awkward type of dating, it's like, we've already hung out once. We've already gotten to know each other. So like, you know what? Maybe I do put my hands on the table, or maybe I do check my phone while I'm chugging a beer, or what. Like, you can just be, you don't have to worry about like, oh man, I better order something $1 less, or you don't got to do that stuff because there's already like a comfort zone. This is like the coolest transition out of the friend zone that's already happening. I'm thinking at this point, we're at the possibility here that there is a unique form of flirting going on between the two of you guys. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. See, you've suspected it, but you don't know. It's like, wait, did we just flirt? Yep. They're doing the same stuff too. You guys are both, just because of what you've been through, a little nervous to proceed. And the coolest thing about it is you're actually already developing a connection. It just hasn't been titled. One of you guys might be used to like titles, and one of you guys are like, you know what, we're just gonna go with the flow. I'm interacting with you, we're gonna see what it is. So you're feeling like they might be closed off or not interested, and they're sitting there going, how in the world could Aquarius be interested in me? Aquarius has got like way more stuff going on. In reality, you guys got like the same stuff going on, okay? That's why there's some kind of a connection, because you guys have both dreamt or wished for this. And with all that Pisces into Aries energy that's going on up in the universe and the skies right now, it's just bringing so many of those dreams and destinies to life, okay? It's a heavy manifestation time, and you're kind of like a cut above the rest, all right? But this one here, this might even be why I saw that friendship bracelet or something. Maybe this person has given you, for some of you guys, like a really kind of weird, dorky, geeky, nerdy type of a present, but yet it's perfect for you two. And like, that little gift is something that I'm seeing you guys still talking about like 20 years from now. Of being like, man, remember when I gave you that, like, that ring pop? Like, who's still got a ring pop? Or like the keys to a Volkswagen Scirocco? But it's like, oh my gosh, I remember that. Who has a Volkswagen Scirocco, right? But it's like, whatever it is, that's a memento. Like, I'm seeing somebody, like, it's a photo album, but it's got like a piece of hair, or like baby album or memory or baby footprint. That type of a memory that it's like, look, I saved this all these years. And it's like, oh wow. All right, you guys are, it's just getting started. This is like one of the best slow burn energies of getting to know each other. And God's starting to line things up to move you guys in the right direction. Like the planets are lining up or matching up with all these like pieces of a cog lining up to close whatever distances are between you guys and let you get to know each other better. Meant to be. Why now? Because now. When will then be now? Soon. Now. Right? What? So you guys got your own goofy flirting going on. You're already flirting. That's the wild part. Okay? They're getting ready to make their first move. I think we have two people kind of in like a I don't chase, I attract energy that are both like time's running out for me or something. I think they take a shot at this and just be like, you know what? I'm coming back to town. You want to get together? You want to do a real dinner? Or if it's at work, they finally walk up and approach you and like lunch. What do you say? Or something. They're getting ready or fixing to make a move. And some of you guys, you're the energy I'm pulling that for. Maybe my male Aquarius is, or like some of you guys, you're just a confident female Aquarius and you're like, you know what? I ain't letting this one get away. Whatever, let them say no, you know? And then they totally say yes and you're like, oh wow. All right? So anyways, everything possibly could be a sign at this point, but all signs are pointing to yes. Somebody still has their magic 8-ball too. I just saw the magic 8-ball going on. That's cool. All right? Claim this thing down in the comments. It's just getting started, but it's already coming in. It's getting ready to happen. And some of you guys might be seeing rainbows or double rainbows too. But this could totally be a cardinal sign. Aries is really strong on this one. Pisces energy, Cancer, Taurus, and Leo. You or them could be born on the 5th or the 15th, the 26th or the 30th, the 24th, 28th definitely, and a lot of repeating 8s. This is an abundant connection just getting off the ground, okay? Especially if you've been seeing a lot of repeating 8s, 888s on this too. Or Leo energy, or you or them are born on the 8th. 28th or 18th could be your 2, the 7th, the 17th, and 27th as well. All right? Those could even, doesn't have to be years or their birth dates. They're just numbers that are popping out at me. They can even be memories or dates that are significant to you or something, okay? So I hope that helps. Claim this thing down below in the comments. We got to make this happen for you. You totally deserve it. It's ready. All right? It's about time for that timer to ding, go off. If you're waiting for the past person, they haven't moved on, not a chance. All right, and they're going to let you know. New person is already on fire for you. Okay, Pisces, I won't sage the table, whatever. So I know you do stay busy, and some of you like to keep your private life private. So even if you don't want to like claim it or tell your story, you can do whatever you want in the comment section. Post your social media, complain, cry, brag, whatever. I don't mind. It's your comment section. But even if you just have time or just want to leave an emoji, God knows what you're thinking when you do it. All right, so as soon as I get notified of it, I will help manifest that up to God for you, okay? This 888 energy is just getting started. It's coming in, all right? And please consider subscribing and setting the bell, too. Come and be a part of the fam. The Archettes are working to get me to 60,000 subscribers for my Easter present. He is risen. Amen. But would love for you to be one of them, all right? There's always room at this table, so hop in my chariot. It's as big as a whale, and it's about to set sail. Love Shack. It's a little old place where... No, I'm not going to... No, I'm not going to do the voice. No. That whole... I don't... No. I don't know if I can do that deep voice. Hop in my Chrysler. It's as big... I really got to focus to pull it off. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I talked so nasally. How about that? Anyways. Let's read the super chats. Rock Lobster. Okay, stop it, Archer. I'm sorry, what? Okay. I love reading for you, Aquarius. Okay, let's just super chat and let's see how these tie into whatever all that was about. B-52s. B-52s, you owe me $1.50. Come on, that was promotion. I would actually go to a B-52s concert. I would do that if they had like a reunion show or something. I might be like, yeah, if they pulled an ABBA or something, I might be like, I might be in for that. I dig it. Okay, anyhow, whatever. I like all kinds of music. I could, like, I don't know. Fun fact, did you know that the Beatles song Because is actually Moonlight Sonata played backwards? Fun fact. Have no clue why I told you that. Fun, random, Archer, boring fact of the day for you. You're welcome. De nada. Anyways, let's go. Let's just super chat already before I lose more subscribers. Anyways, it was. Yoko was playing it on a piano, and he's like, could you play that backwards? And Yoko could. And that became the song Because. So anyways, Ashley, what's up? All right, so please, Archer, tell me a little bit about Doug. Is he the one I'm going to be in a relationship next with? All right, let me see what's up. Let's see what Doug's story is. Tap me in. Give me Doug's story. Eight of Pentacles, bit of a workaholic, but in the Ace of Pentacles wanting a new start. He doesn't want the past to repeat itself. So straight up, it tells me you are not his usual type. There is something like, if you're brunette, he always dated blondes. Whatever, take it, like, the whole thing is the overall energetical scape, as he is a little bit cautious and guarded to proceed in the Empress energy because he's dealt with some rough people in the past, but he sees something really great with you, okay? This shows the energy around you guys is the potential for a long term. You guys, there's actually a little bit of you guys already giving birth to not a human being baby, but to the relationship, the idea. See, the seeds are already being planted about something. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, okay, yep, on the Three of Wands. The energies are in the universe that should you guys want some, there is the energies of a baby energy, okay? But it's just Aries season igniting the connection between the two of you guys, okay? So now, a thing on this one, the King of Cups to the Five of Cups, he does have a tendency to get in his head and get slightly a little bit depressed from time to time, okay? Aries, Cancer, Capricorn energy. So there will be some times he does go quiet, but it's safe. It's nothing you did. It's just that kind of like, there's sometimes he needs to decompress or have a moment to himself that if you actually let him, yeah, and I'm not saying weeks and months, I'm saying like an hour. You know, that's sort of not a drastic time. But it's just that thing that if you give him that minute to just be like, count to 10, he will love you for that, all right? Instead of being like, are you okay? Are you okay? Did I do something? It's just a heads up. It's giving me, you want to know like a little bit about Doug, all right? Yeah, see, Eight of Cups. If you're just like, you know what? Let him process this. It's how he grew up, so it's his learned behavior of how he processes stuff. He's not very outward about it. He keeps it to himself while he thinks through it. So by you just letting him do that, he's going to be like, thank you for not asking me if I'm okay, or why did I storm off to the bedroom, or why did you... He's going to be like, he's going to love you for that. And you're like, well, I knew you'd have to come out eventually, so it's cool. All right. So that does tell me in the future energies that you guys do end up living together too. So yeah, there's a long-term marriage relationship type of an energy about you too. He's legit. All right. And if he's a little different than your past people, his energy even carries it too. All right. So I dig his vibes. He's good people. All right. Okay. Now let's see what's up with this. Love update for Jen. You got it. Give me a little love update for Jen, please. Three of Swords to the Magician card. Man, he cannot get this off of his mind with the Four of Wands because he wants you back. I keep hearing in sync, I want you back. Four of Cups. There's a lot of regret on this point that he didn't open up better. That sure is the right thing. Man, he's like, I never should have let this get away from me at all in this one. There's a lot of Three of Swords guiding him back that he's processed out, that he's going to want to talk about this. Seven of Wands. And it's a safe communication. You're protected. It's on a better level. Okay, now I do see that there's a potential that you hear from somebody else as well too. There's one person you've been waiting to hear from that's doing the work on this one, just about getting things on track. But then you also have another ex thinking about you at the moment through as a result of the retrogrades that happen, that they're going to find out, want to know like if you're single or what you're up to. All right, so I do see the potential of these things to work out, and you guys can like rebuild it back. Like it's at least going to get to the point that you guys can talk about you and your person, not the other shrapnel that comes in on this, but you and your person can actually like pass this lesson in the communication so that he can open up a little bit better, okay? Believe it or not, what you're going through at the moment, Seven of Wands, is strengthening the connection, and your victory, your Six of Wands, the union, the successful union, it is protected, okay? And I don't see him entertaining any other options of any kind, way, shape, or form, okay? All right, I hope that helps. Okay, Rowdy, what's up, Rowdy? Another dream. Okay, let's see what we got with this one. This time with Capricorn, another sci-fi hospital setting. Okay, all right. So let's see what happens tonight in my dreams. Well, if anything happens. All right, let's see what the dream meant. Tell me what the dream meant. Although we did have an Ace of Wands alien invasion here during Aquarius. There's a lot of people want to beam Aquarius up right now. I'm gonna tell you what, beam me up, Scotty. Whoop, 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 lightsaber. What, huh, what? Thank goodness that wasn't during the reading. Or maybe it should have been. I don't know. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. You know what it is? You guys both kind of like, actually. This one here is just straight up. It's the energies that you guys still feel on this one. All right? For some reason, she's in a mode right now. This is why you thought of her. For some reason, she's in a mode right now that she wants a little bit of the older, more mature energy or something. Maybe she's coming out of the energies of Like, you know, she was stuck a little bit in the everybody hurts me, everybody plays me, you know, dealing with the younger kids. But for some reason right now she's wanting mature. Straight up, she had that dream. Okay, you guys both had that dream. All right, very Sigourney Weaver energy. Is that what it is? Was it like Aliens Resurrection or something going on? What? What was that? Yeah, I don't remember the other movie. I forget what it was. I don't know. Is that movie that had the weird alien on it with the glass, like looked like a fish aquarium on his head? It's like, I don't remember what the movie was. But no, I'm being told it was more of the Sigourney Weaver vibes on this or something. But no, you guys both were having that dream because it's kind of a way to connect yourselves as she's awakening to what's going on. Okay, it's like she kind of feels you slipping away, and so there's this like she needed saving, and the rest of it is for you. Okay, all right, Shrek, what up, Shrek? All right, let's see. Hold on, Hermit card. You're actually going to dream about her again tonight too. Star card. Man, you got her energetical attention. That might be enough that wakes up her 3D attention. Okay, what else do you need to know? Let me find out. What else do you need to know? Oh. Apparently, whatever this is. Okay, that's fine. Judgment card, 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords. It actually goes back over to the child custody case thing on this one. That the Judgment card works out exactly as it's supposed to, and I see her walking away pretty 5 of Swords on this one. It's not, the Judgment's, it's not over yet, is it? 6 of Pentacles. I see her extremely ticked off about that. I don't know if you've been nervous about it or if she's presented something new that has you in like, uh-oh, what's going to happen? 2 of Wands, the decision still works out where you come in Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why, but there is the potential based on something that I think you could actually get child support from her. I don't, oh, that's what, I don't see her giving up the rights, but I see you getting full custody. I think you actually get some money from her, dude. Totally. Yep. Yep. She wanted to go for that high society lifestyle, accustomed to a lifestyle. Well, guess what? When you got to prove income because old Shrek got full custody, oh, man. Yep, I know, right? But Shrek will be laughing all the way to the bank. That's cool. All right, anyhow. Hope that helps. All right, angel eyes. Pretty little angel eyes. What do I need to know or be aware of this weekend in current love? Any roadblocks with the health or the work? Because you... Oh, you could take a vacation? Oh, AE. Oh, bummer. Okay, let's see what we got on this one. I love bacon. I switch over to a screen, and the first thing I see is I love bacon. Cappy go. That's awesome, Cappy. All right, let's see. 3 of Wands to the King of Wands. I think you get a second opportunity at the vacation. That's the thing I see on this one. Okay? There's a divine reason why you couldn't take it this time that it'll actually be on the news not too long in the not too distant future, and you'd be like, oh, wow, okay. Like, let's say your plans were to go on a vacation to Puerto Rico, right? And it doesn't happen for whatever reasons, and then, like, you look at the news this morning, and you're like, oh, wow, Puerto Rico has no power of any kind, shape, way, or what? Nobody in Puerto Rico is watching this right now, right? Well, unless they got battery packs for their cell phone or something. I don't, too much detail. But anyways, it's that kind of a thing. Something similar to that is why you didn't get to travel this time, and God's like, sorry, we had to get you sick to do it. Okay? On the Page of Wands to the Knight of Swords, the biggest thing I'm being told in this is you're kind of, biggest thing on the health is that you just need to eat more. That's all. All right? I'm being told you get very nervous or very upset or almost even a little bit into your own fears, or you just forget to eat. Or like you eat, but you never really eat much. That like just eat a bit more. Car can't go if you don't put gas in it, okay? It'll even help you feel better. Major health concerns, you're in the clear, okay? I don't see anything major, but I see, like, I really just feel the energies of, like, is it all in the head? Like, straight up migraine headache or something going on? I mean, you know, if it's something you don't want to share, you don't have to share it. It's all totally cool. But the thing on it is, I see, like, whatever it was happened for a reason to protect you, and then it gets to come back around again, okay? Now, love life for the weekend, I feel kind of like, I think somebody's going to check on you. 4 of Swords, like, see you're resting, trying to feel better. 9 of Cups, and you're like, oh, I wish he would text me. And it literally happens. I don't know if you've been practicing, like, those manifest a text from your person videos or something, but you got somebody who's going to reach out to check on you this weekend, all right? If any of the suitors know that you're sick, The winner chicken dinner is the one that actually texts you this weekend to see if you're okay. You have the potential of somebody, and I'm feeling Gemini, Pisces, and Sag energy. Maybe even a little Virgo. Somehow mutable energy is poking out at me. But like somebody offers to bring you like, if it is a cold, okay, somebody offers to bring you soup over. Like I got a restaurant I know of, best soup anytime I'm sick, and like bring you a quarter soup type thing or something like that. I do think you find out this weekend that somebody's actually got some caring vibes within them, okay? All right, hope that helps. All right, and I do hope you feel better, girl. I like that I don't see anything major, though. That's cool. No major bad stuff. All right. And, okay, Laura, where is Daniel at now with me? Let's find out. Where's Daniel at? Let me see. Where's Daniel at right now? Okay. The Lover's card, the World card, and the Star card. All major arcana. He's coming to the major conclusion right now where he's getting ready to take a risk with you. That's the thing with the Lover's card, the World card, and the Star card. The biggest thing right now is the processing of, like, it gets really a lot on a guy's mind when they start thinking about getting involved in a relationship. A lot of their natural male instincts will kick in. And so he's like, can I support her? Can I protect her? Can I cover? A lot of that natural male tribal, but not so much dragging you by the hair out of the cave, but just more of standard male stuff, right? And lately it's a lot of processing of, I know this is a serious choice. If I go for this, I don't want to, like, 3 weeks later be like, nope, sorry, can't take it, breaking up. So it's a lot of, like, it'd be cool if his dad and him talked better, because then his dad would be like, yeah, kid, this is how this goes. This is how it works, you know, that sort of a thing. But 10 of Cups, it's taken him a little bit longer because he's had to come to the conclusions by himself and really process a lot of the what ifs and you know, all these things. But I like that he's doing it, okay? You guys do have a long-term connection. You can trust in him. He's going to open up a lot more, you know? I dig it, all right? So I hope that helps. I dig the vibes. We got some good vibes only tribe stuff coming in that's really helping out. It's cool. But otherwise, Aquarius, thank you for taking time out of your day, life, love, and energy to let me read for you, live, and appreciate you. And God, thanks for the messages we got for Aquarius. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, and guidance. And help with Aquarius and the super chatters to make it happen ASAP possible, please. And thank you. All right, Aquarius. Until next time, you have a good weekend. Happy Easter. He is risen. And I will see you later. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I will totally understand if you don't dye eggs this year, okay? If you use the plastic ones, I get it. You know, those eggs are precious. Who's going to go and get those things?